When did you meet Chino XL?
I met Chino on tour rocking with Tech. Rebel Arms, baby. Chino Rebel Arms.
What year was
It
this?
had to be like, I want to say like 2010, maybe.
Okay.
09, 2010, around there. We did Rock the Bells together. I got pictures of me and Chino, both of us got our braids and shit. You know, yeah. I met him on tour with Tech, touring with Tech. You know, he joined the squad, Rebel Arms, that we all just started touring together. And I mean, me, Tech, Chino XL, Pen, Akir, Diabolic, DJ G.I. Joe, CF, DJ Static,
Right.
The Circle. That's Rebel Arms. You know what I mean? And we just started touring the world together, all over Europe, everywhere. You know what I mean? The States, niggas done went to New Zealand, Australia, niggas done went everywhere. Feel me? And
What was that friendship like with Chino?
brotherhood, ain't no friendships. That's my brother. Chino was my brother, bro. We had some of the best times on the road together. We would sit there, have ciphers. We would sit there, tell stories. Some of the best conversations we had is us talking about our kids. You know what I mean?
Man.
This is my boy. The last tour I did, the last tour I went on, period, with them is with me, Tech, and Chino. It was just me, Tech, Chino, and Static. We did Europe. That's the last tour that I was a part of, that I did, was with them. Me, Tech, Chino, and Static. We did London, Manchester. We did Oslo. We did Brighton, Norway. What else we did? What else? Not Georgia. What's that shit? Hampton. Is it Hampton? Hamilton or some shit like that. We did a bunch of them, B. I gotta look at the schedule again if I can find it, but we out in Europe all over that shit, bro.
How would you describe Chino as a person? Like, what was he like?
Man, he's one of my favorite human beings. Chino was one of the realest niggas ever, man. And he was down to earth, and he was a thinker. I love Chino because he ain't let his emotions get the best of him. He thought things. I mean, with him, we had the best conversations, bro, about everything. Not just rap, about everything, B. You know what I mean? I call Chino when I'm feeling fucked up. One thing about Chino, you can feel the love when you talk to that nigga. This nigga would just call you out the blue just to check on you, B. When they had when them Cali fires was going on, some of that shit took place right behind his house. I called the nigga when I found out, and when he picked up, this nigga was like, yo, Swave, this is why I fucking love you, man. It was just, we went straight into it, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, when my pops passed, he was one of the first people that called me. You know what I mean? That it was a brotherhood, bro.
Yeah.
It's he was one of the greatest human beings I met, man. He was real official. You could take his word to the bank. If he told you something, he meant it. You know what I mean? He was honest, honorable. You know what I mean?
And he passed away on July 28th, 2024. And when you found out, like, did you know that he was dealing with what he was dealing with at that time?
You know what? Not to that extreme. No. I'm gonna say no. Did I hear little things here and there? Yeah, but I hear little things about a lot of people. Did I have a conversation with Chino personally and he tell me he was dealing with this? No. I never had that conversation with Chino where he was like, yo, Swave, I feel because, you know, I wish I would have, cause we would have spoke about it. But little things I was hearing here and there after hearing about what happened, now everything is seeming a little bit more okay. Now I understand why I was hearing things, type shit. Cause you know we all got our demons we fight, man.
Right.
We all got our little. But sometimes just finding the right person to vent to or the right way to let it out helps, man. And like I said, I just wish I knew more and I could have said something or did more. Cause I was oblivious to it to this extent. Like I said, I heard, but I ain't never heard it from him. And when I was around him, everything seemed great. You know what I mean? We was having a blast on the road, laughing, joking. Me and Chino used to snap on each other, be going crazy. You know what I mean? You know, Chino used to bench like 400. This nigga's, you know what I mean? We be in the hotels on the road, in the
Yeah.
gyms, working out. This nigga showing off. We be like, man, I ain't fucking with you, bro. Like, this nigga was like He-Man type shit. Like, yeah, like, yeah, I
So
know
is it
that,
safe
but
to say that you were super shocked when you found out the reason?
I was dumb. Yeah, hell yeah. It hurt. I was angry. I got mad at him at first. I got mad at him like, yo, you did what, bro? No, you ain't do that. But like I said, you never know what somebody really could be battling. And he suddenly didn't talk to me about it. So I'm not mad no more. I'm hurt. You know what I mean? And I pray for his daughters. You know, I know there's a lot of madness going on with his name involved now. Trying my best to stay out of it, but I'm hearing a lot of names of people I love being mentioned. And it's like, I know a little information and shit that's being said about certain people ain't true. But I'm gonna stay out of that, man, cause I know my emotion ain't gonna take it. I'm gonna wanna slap somebody, man. And I'm just gonna stay where I'm at with it, B. But I love Chino to death, man. I love his family. And I just pray for
It's
everybody involved.
Yeah, it's just a unfortunate situation because it's the last thing that anybody should be dealing with when you lose your loved one. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah. Everybody should be coming together, but it seems like it's just separating people, and that's, you know, man, rest in peace, Chino, boy. I love you, bro.
Yeah. You got a funny story or something though? Just to brighten the mood a little bit?
Funny story about who? With Chino?
Chino. Yeah.
Oh, funny story with Chino? Yeah, I do. We on the road, right? I forget what city we was in. I do not remember what city we was in. But we in a hotel, and we walking me, Chino, Poison Pen, Diabolic, and Immortal Technique. The five of us, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think maybe DJ G.I. Joe might have been there too. It might have been six of us. So we walking through it's like the hotel we staying in, it's like it got this long ass hallway. And we walking through the hallway. We like pretty much exploring the hotel, looking for like the gym. Chino always look for the gym in the hotel and shit. So we like walking around looking for the gym. And as we walking, we see a dude and a chick, right? And the chick is barefooted, and her and the dude just got finished arguing. You could tell there was a lot of aggressive shit going on. You feel me? But as we walk, Money kind of chill. But shorty, you could tell that you could tell they was fighting.
There was tension.
Yeah, it was tension, right? So we walking, we see she's barefooted. This nigga got his shoes. Okay, let me back up. The first thing we noticed was a pair of shoes in this hallway on the floor, right? And then as we walk, we see this couple, and she's barefooted, looking disheveled, and he's there, and you could tell there's tension, right? So we walk by, they quiet. So we notice she's barefooted. Then we think about the shoes way down the hall and shit, right? So we walking by, Chino go, yo, let me ask you something. Excuse me, lovely. He said, excuse me, lovely. Are those your shoes all the way down the hall? And she said, yep. And then he said, is this guy preventing you from getting your shoes all the way down the hall? She was like, yo, he is doing a lot right now, right? Chino go, yo, fam, I advise you to walk down there and go get her shoes and bring them back to her. And when he started to, as he started talking, Chino said, yo, I advise you to go down there, go get her shoes, and bring them back. And Money just started slowing his tone, slowly walked off, and he diddy bopped his way. He diddy bopped his ass all the way down the hall, picked up the shoes, and tried to do the little tough walk back. But he had the shoes, though. He came, right? He said, yo, give her shoes. He threw them shits on the ground. He was like, yo, fam, don't make, yo, you see us, bro? We look like we fucking playing with you. Mind you, Chino big, you know, diabolic big ass, knee,
Yeah.
pen, you know, tech. So Money picked up the shoes and he handed her shoes. And then Chino was like, miss, if this dude give you any more problems, we're in the hotel. Just go to the front desk, ask for Chino or Technique. And I'm like, ask for Swave, you know what I mean? They'll direct you where we at, and you come get one of us. And we walked off. Just like that. We don't know what happened after that the show. We ain't seen him ever again. But respectfully, made that nigga walk all the way down that hall, get the shoes, brought them back. He threw them on the floor. He made them niggas pick it up and hand her shoes. Nigga, you bitch ass nigga.
You know, all the stories that I hear about Chino, that seems right on brand for him. That like he loved women, respected women, and like was a very like about taking care of people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. That's a fact. Yeah. Shout out to
Man,
my
rest in
nigga.
peace to Chino, man.
Rest in peace.